Answer together as much as you can. Let me remind you of rules. Before single dash, before semicolon, before colon, it must be complete sentence. Now check, is this part a sentence or fragment? Fragment. So without thinking, C and D wrong. Now check, do we need comma? No. Why? Because this is the subject of this verb. That means why should I separate the subject from the verb? This is wrong. That means B is wrong. So it's a letter A. You catch that?
Yes.
So I should look at the answers before I go to read. Why? To know what kind of reading I'm reading, as grammar construction or reading for ideas. Now we need to ask you, why do we have comma here? Because we have two adjectives before the noun. So we know the reason for this comma. So what is the reason of this comma? Nonsense, unnecessary. So this means it's wrong. It's correct. Let's jump.
Is it B?
Letter B, no. But why not C? Semicolon before and after complete sentence. Your job, is this a sentence or fragment? Sentence. How did you know? The subject, and then non-essential information, the verb, and then object, and then phrases to complete the meaning. So complete after each subject, verb, and then complements to the end. Look, but the second part is complex. I don't care. It can be complex or simple or whatever. It can be any type of sentence, simple, compound, complex, compound, whatever. So before complete sentence and after complete sentence, so C is correct. Now you know that we have two complete sentences. And we need comma for fun boys, A wrong. B, comma splice, common mistake, wrong. Run on, common mistake, wrong. That's it. So we test you, is it sentence or fragment? That's it. D.
Yes.
Next one, have a time. Let me help you. This question reminds us of the common hack. Plural, 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 three plural wrong, three singular wrong, letter A. Again, the radiation, that radiation subject, radiation singular. So only letter A is singular. So it's A, right?
Yes.
If you are not sure, radiation singular plural, read the sentence is known. That means this is part, it's a clause. So radiation is known, so it's a singular. So singular again. So choose the style or the structure of the sentence to help you. Now the next one. Have your time. It may help.
Is it A?
No. Try to memorize the rules. Before calling, it must be complete sentence. So complete sentence calling. After calling, we can use complete sentence or incomplete sentence. We don't care. But after calling, we should have explanation. So follow the rules. Is before complete? Let me check. Is this one sentence? No, it's only subject because I start from the full stop. So this is the beginning. So from the beginning to this part the sentence? Of course not. So A is wrong. This is the rule. Again, I told you before, if we have title and after it the name, we don't use any punctuation after. Here, title and the name. We don't use punctuation between. So B is wrong. Again, don't separate the subject from the verb with only one comma like that. This is the subject, this is the verb. So why do you use comma? Separate it like that. And this is wrong. So subject, verb, object. This is part wrong. Common mistakes. That means it is wrong. So letter C correct. That's it. Catch it?
Yes.
Now you are confused. Why do we have this comma? Simply, we agreed before if you have subordinated conjunction at the beginning. So subordinating conjunction at the beginning. After you need complete sentence, comma, complete sentence, full stop. And that is correct. That's why we know the reason of this comma because we have subordinated conjunction at the beginning, which is when. So we know the reason of this comma. So what is the reason of this comma? Nothing. This is a common mistake. That's why all of these common in your test. So master it because there is no time for the writing structure. Very easy. Go for next. This is part about modifier. Modifier, as you know, we give you phrase or phrases. After that, we need what is described before the comma, subject, verb, comma, and full stop. Now, what is being cheap, versatile, easy to produce? Now, fine. There are problems, two problems, for commercial plastics, problems. Look, problems again. So I'm just find the subject here, or commercial plastics. Logically, commercial plastics, so letter B. That's why. Look, subject. Clear now?
Yes.
But the problem, what is the phrase here? It's a positive phrase. And it can be any phrase. And as I told you, we have 6 phrases. You must memorize it. Preposition phrase, present participle phrase, past. So revise the phrases or master. And this is one, it's a common a question for any test. But how many questions for this point? It depends. Let's try. Here we have again modifier again. Look, remember this is about the standard English. So read from the beginning to the end, from after to the end. You only read this one to understand. So your sentences must be here. Imagine it. Now here again a positive phrase, or we can use it present participle phrase. After bleeding for years for the passage of kids in anti-discrimination, who do this action? The pressure to protest, lawmakers, activists. Logically, A and B wrong. Who was looking for that? Lawmakers? From the meaning, it's not lawmakers, of course. It's activists. So it's letter D. So phrase or phrases, comma, subject, verb, complement, correct? What is going to do this action after bleeding? So letter D is the best answer. Understand it?
Yes.
That's why. Now let's jump. Your turn. Let me help you.
Is it A?
So letter A, it is
Yes.
correct. But we need to know why. Because we are talking about facts. He said economists in India use. You see, and this is tool. What does it do for this? Make it easy. Imagine. And here we have present again. So why should I have past? Why should I have hypothesized? Hypothesized as though something didn't happen, but we hypothesized. But it happened, created and used. So not logical. And will have been measuring, it means you show possibility. But there is no any information about possibility in future. So literally is wrong. So literally, because we express facts happens at the current time, as he said in recent years. Right? Good job. Now next one.
Is it
Is it what?
A?
Wrong. I told you about common hack if you found the question hard. That full stop period equals the semicolon. If you found both of them in the same place and everything the same, both of them wrong. So A wrong, C wrong. Now you are confused about do we need comma or not? Check. Is this information additional information to the sentence? Yes. Because you said here, praise from leading contemporary writers. And then a positive phrase, as for example, among them Nigerian, like for example, it says the end blah 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 who blah 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 to the end. So just additional information to add details to something mentioned before. So we need comma as a positive supplementary phrase after the sentence. What is the rule? This is complete sentence, comma, and I can add any phrase or phrases or any supplementary information like that. He add two details here, this one and this one, example to the writers, and then he add a clause to describe this person. That's it, but all of it not sentence. Why? Because if this part is sentence, it will be comma splice because the first one sentence already. Imagine. It's it. If this one, correct. So we need comma. That's it. Clear now?
Yes.
Great. Jump. Let me help.
Is it D?
So letter D correct. That is, so all of it one thing. That's it. So it must be a positive to describe what is this. Okay. Now the next. Let's play the game. If you answer it correct, you will go for fun. If it's not, we'll continue. Now your time of competition is over. It must be letter A. Check it quickly. We have possessive apostrophe. Is this one related to wins? No. Related to wins? No. Related to wins? No. All of them wrong. That's it. Again, remember you have limited time. Try.
Is it A?
A wrong. How
Wait,
do
wait, one second.
Don't follow the hackers. There is no
Has
hacker.
has been studying.
Sure.
Yes.
Has been studying means action happened in the past and is still happening. Present perfect continuous. That happened in the past and is still happening or finished. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Laboratory did what to the data? About collected by when she made, and then you stopped your sentence. If so, it was in the past or not? Past.
Yes.
Which past? We have only one past. Present
Was.
no, present perfect no, future no. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now again, we can answer it in a second. Why? Remember, subordinated conjunction at the beginning, we need to close the joined by comma. That is the beginning.
It's C.
So we found it here, letter C, correct?
Is it D? No, no, wait. It's not D.
Mm, But let me help you. When you read it to the end, you will find the semicolon end. So it's a list by using
Yeah.
semicolon. That means you need semicolon. Only one has semicolon. And check. We have here past verb, here past verb I. So you correct? Found it?
Yes.
So your verbs here. Right?
Is it A?
Letter A. I don't think so.
It can be C because there's no.
I told you about the structure and you must study it. Here.
It's D.
No, it's C. Subject, information, comma, verb, comma, full stop. That is correct. As I told you, information means phrase or phrases or clauses. He said here again, photo is. Imagine it.
Yes.
This is definition. What is photosynthesis? So we need second comma for non-essential information. So it's in a second, it's a C. Why not? Let's jump. If you wanted to follow the rules, follow the rules. Single dash means before it must be sentence, not fragment. Okay, but all of this part, it's a fragment because this is non-essential information. We have only subject. So by all means, wrong. So C only correct. This is structure correct. Now,
Is it A? No, sorry, it's D.
Let me help you. Sometimes we have common tricks or point or skills for the test maker. Here you started new sentence again. Subject and verb. Now here we have the sentence again. It said here are.
It's C. It's C.
So C wrong. C it's a
No.
wait. My C it's a run-on sentence. Well, look, complete sentence and then complete sentence. Between them no punctuation? How? So it's run-on.
طيب it's D then.
So that is so memorize the common rules. Complete sentence, no any punctuation. Complete sentence, full stop wrong. Comma only between them, comma splice mistake wrong. For letter B, you need comma for the fanboys. So letters D correct. And remember something I told you before. Memorize that. Complete sentence, comma, fanboys. Complete sentence, full stop correct. I told you it can be any sentence, simple or complex, or compound, whatever it is, but it's complete sentence, simple or not. Now we have exceptions. We have exceptions. We can delete the comma if one of the clauses short. But is that too short? It's too long. So that means it's necessary to have comma. That means B is wrong. So we have exception. We can delete the comma if it's short. But here it's not. Another exception, we can change the comma of the fanboys to semicolon if we have commas in the previous clause. We have commas here, for example, to avoid the confusion, we change it to semicolon. But here we don't have that, but general in English. Again, we can delete the comma if it's a short clause. We can change it to semicolon if the preface it has commas. That's all. But here complete comma from boys complete correct. So letter D. Now let's jump. Your turn.
Is it D?
Letter D is correct. How did you know? Simply after full stop complete, the writer start with the phrase and second phrase, and both of them related to the sentence to the end. That is the beginning of new sentence. Between them, we can use full stop, not comma only, from boys. But wait, look, letter A correct. Letter A grammatically correct. Why? Because single dash I can use before comma, yes. Single dash and after it can be complete sentence, yes. But wait, after the single dash, it must be explanation to something mentioned before dash. But here it's not. The second one, not explanation. So that is means the letter A wrong. So common mistakes here wrong, and this one grammatically correct. That's point. So complete sentence, single dash, complete sentence, or incomplete. Full stop correct, but must be explanation. That's why. So letter D correct. All of these skills already in any test. Let's jump.
Is it C?
Oh, letter C. Letter C, wrong. As I told you, it's a modifier. He said based on. Expect the modifier, the beginning of the sentence is verb plus ed or verb plus ing. The beginning, look. What is based on events that occurred when blah blah blah? What? This person? This point? Or this person? Or the military leader? Or the beginning of their? Of course, the beginning of there is wrong because this there is not the subject. But now we're talking about the drama. As he mentioned here, is pre-colonial man. That's the drama. So the drama is based on events. You feel it? So we're talking about the drama. Here I give you the name of it, so we start with it, so letter A, it's correct. Of course, we're not talking about the leader. So all of them wrong. Imagine it. So expect the modifier, the beginning is verb plus ing. It is a modifier, a phrase, comma, subject, verb complement. The phrase verb plus ing or the phrase plus ed. Or a positive phrase, any information. Now let's jump. Look, it's the same. Upon returning from 3, who? This person. So we need verb.
Is it C?
So letter C, wrong. How letter C? How? He said here, look, a vow he upheld. The action he said in 1903. All of the actions happened in the past already. How did you make it future? You feel it? As I said here, when he returned from the 3-day excursion, he did something. It must be B. Imagine it.
Yes.
So it is past. Now try again. If you answer it correct, I promise you will go for fun. Your time is over. We are so sorry for you. Look,
Wait, I'm still thinking.
well, that is a competition. Plural, plural, plural. 3 plural wrong. Letter D.
I
Again.
was about to say D, but then you said time is over.
Oh, that is my trouble. This is your fault. Let's try it again. Plus we have something. Amplifying is the subject gerund. Look, preposition phrase delete. So amplifying was singular. Try again. This one very easy.
Enter.
So which enter?
Is it C?
Sure.
Entered, yeah.
So C is wrong.
It's supposed to be entered.
But how? Look, to survive when water is scarce. This is infinitive phrase and then clause. Who is going to survive? Employees, subject, and then employees, preposition phrase delete. So we need verb. We need complete verb. That is complete verb. This is phrase. Here present participle phrase. Here infinitive phrase. We need complete verb phrase. So embrace is enter. Enter what? A dormant state, still state, sleeping state, known as menopause. And then he said in the state explaining. So we need verb subject. We are so sorry for you. No fun. Try again. So I left you the answer there is to check how do we think. So it must be letter B, but we need to know why. Look, so simply the beginning. Some historians claim that this is a claim. Is it is a complete sentence? This is phrase, present participle phrase. Look, past perfect phrase, wrong. Present perfect phrase. As I told you, having verb plus ing or infinitive phrase wrong. So we need complete verb phrase. Historians plural claim it's a plural. Look, in a second we answered. Remember, I have not read. I read from the beginning to the end. Why? Because the question testing me about subject verb agreement. Why should I read all of these? But I can read it again if I don't understand the meaning. Does not need. That's why. All right, why not? We can stop this question and keep the rest for your homework. Look, try to finish all of them. You are so strong.
Sean.
Inshallah.